Good morning. Welcome to the class today. As you can see, I've got Anna and Alba with me, and they're going to do yoga with us, and we're going to get into Pilates as well a bit later, but we'll start with a bit of the yoga. So let's start by getting onto all fours, please. You're going to inhale, looking up into your cow, and then exhale, round off into your cat. Inhale, looking up into your cow. Exhale, round off into your cat. Couple more. And round it off. One more. I want you to stay flat on your toes, on the top of your feet, and just flatten out your back. And take a breath in, and then lift off your knees. Staying on the flat. Then lower it down, and then lift off again. Inhale, lower it down, lift it off. Do one more, and then we're going to come off the wrists. So we're coming onto our elbows, and we're going to do the same thing again. Just lift off the knees. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift it off.
I'm doing this.
Right, there's two more. And now we're going to tuck our toes under, and we're going to push ourselves into the dolphin. Now from here, we're just going to be bringing our feet a little bit closer towards you, pushing your heels down. You're on your elbows and you're pushing your weight into your heels. You're not leaning on your head is lifted. Just a couple more breaths. Now drop the knees down, open the toes together, and then push back. Sister, se fuerte la pantalla tu haces que esto así. No juegues. We're having a little bit of a stretch here. Now we're going to take ourselves up onto the horse stance again. Tuck your toes and push yourselves up into a down dog. Push your heels down. Take a breath in and then lift one leg up. Exhale. Inhale, bring it down, and then lift the other side up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale and lift the legs. So we're just alternating, lifting one leg at a time. One more each way. And now we're going to float forward into the plank. Just staying here. Couple breaths. Now we're going to push back into your down dog. In forward to the plank, and then push back to your down dog. Come forward to the plank. Exhale back to the down dog. A couple more flows like that. And then just hold it here. We're going to lift our right leg again, but this time we open our hips, bending the knee and just opening outward to which direction you're facing. Now straighten it out, come forward into your plank, keeping that leg lifted, come to the half chaturanga, and then lower that foot to push you up into the upward facing dog, then downward dog again. Let's lift the left leg up and open the hips out, bending the knee, keeping your weight into both hands, just open out as much as you can. And then we're going to straighten that out, straighten your body flat, and then keep flowing to chaturanga, and then lower that foot to lift yourselves up, and then back into your down dog again. Let's just bring ourselves down into the down dog, give our wrists a break, push ourselves back. So we're coming forward into our elbows, tuck your toes under, back into your dolphin. Take a breath in and lift one leg up. Inhale, lower it down, the other leg lifts. Swapping sides. Do 4 more here. So we're just getting flexibility throughout the body. And let's again bring our knees down, toes together, sit back, have a stretch into child's pose. Once more, we're going to come into some strong flow via the down dog. So onto all fours again. Tuck the toes, Let's push ourselves back into the down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Knee towards the elbow. Inhale, bring the leg up. Knee towards the chin. Inhale, bring the leg up. Cross the leg over you and then extend it to the side plank. Come onto your right hand and open it out. Drive those hips up. 2 more here. We're going to lower this hand down. The leg that's under you is going to come up and over you into your wild thing. And lift up. Reach. 2 more breaths. This hand's coming down. The leg's going to lift into your plank. And then you're going to lower to your chaturanga halfway down. Take the foot down to lift you to that upward facing dog. And push back to down dog. Left leg lifted up. Knee towards your elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Knee towards the chin. Lift it on up. Cross the leg over you. Extend the leg out. Left hand is your support. Drive it up. A couple more breaths here. Now we're going to lower this hand down and bring that bottom leg in, through, over, into your wild thing. Reach over. 2 more breaths here. Now we're going to take this hand back down. Lift that leg. Keep it lifted as you lower to your half chaturanga. Foot flattens and then lift you up. Push back to down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Push back to your down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Push back to down dog. 2 more. Now we're going to lift our right leg back up and lunge it to the outside part of your hand. Lower your knee down. Tuck your toes and reach up. Bring your hands down. Tuck your toe and straighten that leg. Bring the knee down. Lift the arms up and reach. Bring the hands down. Tuck the toe and push back. Go again. Lift it up. Side. 1 more. Lower it down. Come back. And then we're coming forward. We're going to keep on our knee and come down onto your elbow. So you're giving yourself a very strong hip opening balance here. And at the same time, the wrists are getting a mini break. Tuck your toe, lift it up, make it stronger. This doesn't do anymore. This is harder. Push up onto the hands. Push back to down dog. Left side, lift it up. Lunge the leg movement outside your hand. Come down onto the knees. Lift on up. Bring yourself down onto your hands. Lift the leg, straighten. Lower it down, flatten, lift. Bring your hands down, tuck toe, and lift your legs straight. Lower it back down again. Bring it down, tuck toe, and lift. Let's do 1 more like that. You're really lengthening out the body. That's what we're aiming for. Here, and then bring the knee down. Bring yourselves down onto your elbows. And let's have a lovely stretch there. See how the knee is up higher than the body here? To make it even more intense, tuck your toe, straighten. Bring the hands under, push yourselves up. Push back into the down dog. So the hips are nice and open now. We're going to go into something that's a little bit more challenging. Lift your right leg up. Bring the elbow towards the knee. Lift yourselves up. Bring the knee towards the chin. Lift yourself up. Cross the leg over you. And then again, your leg's going to be lunging to the outside part of your hand. And what we're going to do is just doing some swapping lunging from one side to the other. Let's go for it. And take it back to down dog. Left leg lifted up. Bring the knee towards the elbow. Lift it on up. Knee towards the chin. Lift up again. Cross the leg over you. Lift it on up. Lunge the leg to the outside of your hand. And again, what are we going to do? Jump lunge. Let's go. to down dog and press it down. Take your knees down, toes together, push back, stay there. I'm just going to move the screen a fraction. And we're going to get into one more flow to get into our standing strength leg work. So up onto all fours. Tuck your toes, push back into your down dog again. Let's come up onto the tippy toes and then push back into your heels. Tippy toes. That's not too puedes. I know the arms are feeling the strength too. Listen to the change. Inhale up onto your toes, bend your knees. Lift back up and then push the heels down. Up onto your tippy toes, bend the knees. Back up and then lower the heels down. Tippy toes, bend the knees. Lift it up, heels down. And now we're going to bring the right leg up and lunge it between the hands. And we're coming straight into a warrior two. So we're going to be facing back. Go down low into your legs. Relax the shoulders. Reverse that warrior. So we're going to lower our left hand down, lift the right arm back. Now we're going to allow this arm to rest onto your thigh and then go for length, reaching over you. Sink down into your legs a little bit more. The moment we're going to find our triangle. I know I'm facing you, away from you, but soon we'll be facing you. Straighten that leg and then lift your arms into the vertical so they're nice and straight. This is giving you some extra length all the way down that leg. Now, from here we're going to bend in. This arm that's on the ground is going to go under. The arm that is on top is going to go behind. We're lacing our fingers and just rowing. Two more breaths. Now lift yourselves into the warrior two. But this time you're going to turn yourselves and face the other way. Still in your warrior two. Two more breaths. It's strong. Now we're going to come into our pyramid. So the legs are now straightened. You're going to turn your back foot so that straightened heels are both down. And then we're going to come down and just keep on coming. Hands can find the mat. And get that lovely stretch here through the back of the leg. We're going to move our feet, fingers forward, and then we're going to lift that back leg up as high as you can manage. Now it's your right foot's down, so your left hand is going to come down, and your right arm is going to open you out. Try and lift into that leg a bit more. That's the way. Now bring this arm down. I'm going to turn the other way. So we're lifting into our half moon. Keep on lifting up. It's a hard move, but what we're going to try and do is bend the knee and pick up your foot and then just extend it up as high as you can. It's hard, I know. And then we're going to release that foot and step back into a long lunge. Take the other leg back into the down dog. We're going to just loosen it up on the other side, but first let's do a few of our three-legged down dog chaturanga. So lift the right leg again. Come forward into your chaturanga. Lower that foot to push you into the upward facing dog. Push back to down dog. Lifting the left leg up. Three-legged down dog, coming through to the chaturanga. Lower the foot to push you up, and then push back to down dog. And again, now the left leg lifts and lunges in between your hands, and you're coming into warrior two. So your heart rate is definitely elevated. We're not doing anything easy right now. Mosquitoes. Oh, I think the banana's as big as her torso. So we're going to come to the reverse. Go down, Blue. Yeah, hold on a second.
It's look banana, but I know it's as big as a computer.
You don't know.
It's no.
2 more breaths. Now bring the elbow onto the thigh. Go for length. We won't get into that cross-folded one just yet.
Yeah.
Keep opening out your chest. Ta-da, una mordida for Elena here for a class. Now I'm going to straighten that leg out. Open into our triangle. Good job. This will help us ease into the next exercise, which is quite challenging. But all of this is helping us gain length for some of the balances that are coming to try and get them a little bit more intense, okay? So bend into the leg. Let's take the arm under. The other arm will come, and then just open yourselves out. Coco. Anna's like, doesn't that hurt? 2 more breaths. Let's release that down. We're going to turn the back foot. So we're coming into the pyramid, but then just keep the hands down in the pyramid. Keep on straightening through the back of the legs.
Is not flexible like my mom.
She's actually very flexible. She's more flexible than me. Couple more breaths here. Now, rather than bring the back foot in, I'm just going to take the front foot back to then lift the back leg up. And so I'm on my left leg, which means the right arm's going to stay down, and I'm turning. Two more breaths. Let's bring that arm down, and then I'm going to turn the other way into your half moon. Keep lifting up, and then bend the knee. When you're ready, trying to pick up that foot, and then again you straighten into that supporting leg. Release that foot, turn yourself, and then push back into the down dog. Left leg lead, inhale, lift it up. Come forward to the chaturanga, keep on flowing. Lower the foot down and lift up. Back to your downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, come through, float all the way to the chaturanga, and then bring that foot down and push back to your downward facing dog. Bring your knees down, toes together, push back, have a stretch. We're getting into sun salutations now. So Albert and I are going to move our mats just so that we can be in the view. And then we'll get into some balance as well. It was just made these already. So we're going to get into the exercises. You're standing at the top of your mat. You've got your hands by your side. Stand proud, everybody. We're going to do some twists via this one, okay? No, we're not doing the roll like a ball one today. If you didn't do the class on Wednesday, go back and do the sun salutation component. We did a roll like a ball. It was fantastic. Hands to your side. Inhale, rising up, looking up. As you exhale, your hands come to the side of the feet. Take your right leg back as you inhale, and then your left arm's going to twist. Bring your arm back down. Contrary, please. Push back to down dog. Inhale, float forward to plank, and then keep lowering into chaturanga. Both arms and legs are down. Push up through strong arms, looking up, and then exhale back to your down dog. Bend the knee deep. You're stepping your right leg through the hands. Inhale, and then twist with the right arm. Exhale. Inhale, bring it down, and then bring your back leg in. Inhale, come tall. Hands to prayer as they come back down, exhaling. Hands to your side, inhale up. Half your body. Sí, es diferente. No siempre es lo mismo. Take your left leg back, inhale. Right arm, twist you, exhale. Bring it back down. And then take the leg back, exhale to down dog. Inhale forward to your plank. Keep on lowering as you exhale into your chaturanga. Push up through strong legs and then push back to your down dog. Stepping the left leg forward and then for the left hand releases to twist. And then bring the back leg in. Inhale, come tall. Hands together, lower it down. Again, inhale up. Open your heart and your body as you come forward, fold. Taking your right leg back, sorry, inhale. Twist to the left. Bring the arm back down. And then push back to down dog. Come forward to plank. Keep on floating all the way down through strong arms and then push up through strong leg. Back to down dog. Stepping right leg forward, inhaling. And then twist your right arm, exhale. Bring the arm back down. Step the back leg in. Inhale, lift it up. No stuff in here. Hands come to prayer. One more time for Alba to try and get it right. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hands to your side of your feet. Straight or bent leg. Take the left leg back, inhale. Twist the right arm. So you're always twisting to the leg that stays in. Then bring it down. Push back to down dog. So come forward to plank. And keep on floating down. Strong arms. Oh, they're getting tired now. Push back to down dog. Bend the knee, stepping forward, left leg. Now twist your left arm. Bring the arm down. And then bring that leg forward. Bend the knees, rising up. Hands come into your prayer. And then we're going to get into some balancing here. None of it is easy, but it's all aiming to just work you a little bit harder. So we're going to start by picking up our right knee and then just push the foot forward. Get some length through the back of the leg. Bring it in. Let's switch to the other side. The other arm just stays down. Push the foot forward.
I can tell you how I do that. Be careful, she might.
And then bring it in. Now we're going to separate the feet. We're going to lift the right heel up. We're going to come on down. Feed your right arm under. Left arm goes behind and you lace your fingers. We're going to try to do the bird of paradise. Lift yourselves up. That foot comes with you. And then just stay here. Your option is to push that leg away. Not quite a bird of paradise, but start. Bring it in and then come on down. And while you're down here, switch the other leg. So the other heel is lifted, you're bending down. You feed your left arm underneath. You hold on with your right. And then you try, as you can, to lift. You're lifting that leg. Straightening out the supporting leg.
That's my best one.
And then if you can.
I would like to fall and let me go.
Okay, let's come back down and let's just fold ourselves here and just release. Just paddle into one leg as you bring the legs closer. Just bending into one side and then the other a little bit more. And that gives you more length, especially for the balance that we're about to get into, which is our strong walk down balance. For the moment, just bring yourselves up and take your left arm out. Right knee, lift it up as high as you can, and then the foot will enable it to go out.
Or you can stay like me.
Where is a sailor? Beautiful. There she goes. And let's switch to the other side. When she tries, when she's on, she's got, Ana, sabes ahí, frío está sabiendo. Lift the knee up. Cierra la puerta.
I'm going to try.
Tú sacas esas cosas de mi mat. 4 more breaths. Sorry about that. bring it in, and let's go for our tree pose. Digging the heel in. Press the palms either to heart, third eye, or lift. Shoulders stay relaxed. I want you to tip yourself back so your chest elevates and you're looking up. And then bring yourselves forward. We'll release. Other side. Heel in. Palms pressed.
Then we're going to be something.
Little back bend. Take yourselves upward.
Presents.
And let's just bring our arms down and release. I'm going to move myself forward. Move this out of the way because the little bugger's not even using it.
And I'm going to go back.
We're going to continue on with something that's a little bit of balance oriented, but we're going to be down on our mat. It's a lovely deep stretch as well, but it's a little bit of leg work to begin. So just move the screen again. And you're going to bring your weight into one side. So arms come forward. So both toes are forward, pointing. Shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to stay down on this side. We're going to pop our foot and come down. Whoopsie. I nearly fell. So we're going to stay here, and this will give you a lovely stretch. But what we're going to try and do is just open ourselves out and bring the arm behind, and then just lace the fingers again. Really strong.
I love my mommy so much.
And release. Let's bring ourselves up. Going the other way. Eres poco lejos entonces si estás quejando. Fomo. I'm going to stay down. Come on down. Pop that heel to bring yourselves down. Ana, hazlo arriba. El ruido no es apropiado por frente de la pantalla. Ramiro, puedes venir a coger las cosas de ella. So we're turning, taking the arms behind, and you're getting that lovely stretch as well as making you balance here. Oh, this is tough to come in. Sure, Shana. And then just release that and come into a forward fold. So take the legs open and just get yourselves down to whichever position feels comfortable for you. Now some people can get into a headstand from this position. I'm not one of them, but we will practice. Just bring yourselves up, bring one leg in, and we're going to get into, from here, our crow. And the reason why is because this is the only time I practice. So let's try it. So straight arms, knees on top of the thighs. We're going to just take our toes up, and then when you're ready, we lift off. Oh, wonderful work. From here, like we did last class, let's try and get into a headstand. Now it's going into a really tough exercise. So from here, we lower, bring the legs on, then bring them in, and up we go. Two more breaths. We're going to get into, it says the connection is unstable. I'm going to keep going, hopefully it's okay. So we're going to get into now bit of a bridge. But first, let's warm up the back, even though it's stretched, just by lifting up. Bring the hands underneath. Like I said, we've got the feet fairly close. Alba's already there, and she's got such a beautiful bridge.
I can go on my tippy toes.
You can go on my tippy toes. I can go on my tippy toes. What I can't do is get my hands closer to my feet. But I'll try today. Why not? Let's just lower ourselves down and bring the knees in and just give a bit of a release. And then lower it down, and again push your hips up, bring the hands under, get that length before we even attempt it. And you don't have to attempt it. You can stay at what we're doing right now.
Or you can do a headstand.
And then just bring it in again.
Or you can do this.
Yeah, not on the head, please. So we're going to bring our feet close. We're going to bring our arms under. Alba's there. Join her. Stay in the shoulder bridge, or join me as well.
Oh, this is hard. I can't do it for a very long time. 1 second.
Bring it in, roll yourselves up, and let's get into some abdominals here. So we're going to bring ourselves forward. Take a breath in, push away. And again. Incline hacia atrás. Two more. Now the legs are going to go down the opposite way. And while you push out, top foot kicks. Good to go. All right, legs come back to the center, crossing the other way. Couple more.
We can do water. My dad's up.
Okay, so stop here. We're going to bring the knees the other way, and as you push, top leg kicks. Oh no, sorry. Two to go. And let's bring it down. Bring the knees in, and let's go for a little bit of a massage for your spine. We're going to roll like a ball. This is what I wanted to do in the sun salutations. We're doing it now. Roll like a ball. Don't let the feet touch down.
I want to show you something that I can do.
Next one's going to hold it up. Release the hand, release the legs, and this is our boat. Canoe, boat. Canoe, boat. We're doing that soon.
Thank you.
And bring it in. Roll like a ball.
Why again?
Nice and massage for your spine. This next one, you're going to stay down, hold the legs up, and push up. This is our shoulder bridge. Try and keep the legs as straight as possible. Now we're going to keep a hold because we're going to be crossing legs one at a time. There we go. We're not going to get into a full plow. It's just too risky, and I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. Okay, hold this next one up and just push up. Now you can try and let those arms go. And bring it down, roll yourselves up, take one leg away, and then roll your body onto it. Wonderful. So a little bit of a stretch here. The heart rate's definitely elevated. I'll give you a couple of stretches. Then we're going to do a few more planks. And then I'll give you a position to get into for your meditation if you choose to do one once I've signed off. So from here, listen, we're going to just hold on to your opposite foot. So we'll hold ourselves up, So you're reaching across your body to pick up that leg. That gives you a lovely deep stretch in through your hamstring, not your hamstring, your hip. So we're going to release that foot. Where that is, it's a bit of my mat falling off. Take the leg back. Just stay here before we switch to the other leg. Did this plank yesterday in a class. You're going to lift up and then pull the knee in. Lift up, then pull the knee in. Now fold it back, switch sides. Last one. And let's bring that leg in and roll yourself over on top. Come on through. Whew. It's wonderful. I went for a very long walk this morning actually before the class. Not as long as I used to when I had more time. But yeah, it was nice and my body definitely needed this afterwards. So we're going to push up and hold across your body.
How did you do that?
Por favor, yo no quiero ruido aquí. Por esa razón se fueron por arriba. So just staying here for a few more breaths. And we're going to take that toe, tuck it under, come onto your elbows though, to push back into your plank. Wonderful. So we're just staying here. We're going to just alternate lifting leg, no pulling the knee in. Last one, then we're going to line our tummy, bring our hands underneath you, take your forehead down and then lift it up. Inhale, bring the forehead down, lotus, lift it on up. Bring the forehead down, lift it up. One more like that, and then the next time, we're going to lift our legs up. They're going to stay up. Then lift your forehead. Lift your arms back. Stay here. Lift higher. Now bring your feet in, hold on to them. Lift yourselves back. Push the legs back to lift you up high. And then lower it down. Push yourselves back into a child's pose. Wonderful. We are going to do just that split practice for both Alba, me, and for whoever else is out there. Because it's just so good to practice. Take one leg forward. Slide it. Other leg slides back. Keep on sliding. Again, I only really flat practice in these classes. Yesterday I admit I was practicing handstands. That was fun. No quiero nada durante la clase. Gracias. Yo no quiero aquí abajo. The time or place. Now's not the time or place. Get that lovely stretch. Now we're going to turn ourselves into a frog. Onto your elbows, legs go out wider than the knees. That's the key here. And then push your bum back. My mat's in tatters. It's coming apart. She ripped it. Little bugger. That side there. No. That side. Just really opening out into the hips a little bit more. Legs. The stretches we don't get into every day. We probably should. I used to. Let's come up and let's turn ourselves the other way for our practice for the split. We're just walking. Tu haces la otra lado. Sé que si se va al lado que haces bien, ya hiciste. Cambia lado. Mentiroso. Big. 20 minutes. You have kids that lie to you. I think you're stupid and that you're going to believe them.
My mom is a
Keep on coming down.
let's go.
Ana dices una cosa más así, te vas a sufrir. Eso mejor. 4 more breaths. And then just have a seat. Bring that leg around. We'll bring our heels together. This should feel quite doable compared to all the stuff that we've just done. Just flap it into your butterfly. It's a beautiful day today. It's really stunning. Let's just hope people are sensible because of the nice weather and not stupid because we want to get out of this. I haven't checked the numbers today. Hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised and not bitterly disappointed when I see them. We all want to get back to the gym, right? So let's bring one leg in. Hold on to the opposite leg and then just reach behind. We're going to bring this leg over to the cow face pose, and then your opposite arm comes over, the other goes back and under. We're lacing our fingers in our cow face pose. Puedes sentar al lado también. Sí.
I can't reach my other.
And that leg that's in front, we're just going to push it out all the way in front. Keep lifting it up as much as you can. Bring that leg in underneath. The other leg you're going to take it across your body and just twist yourself looking away. Have that foot that's under you quite close to your bottom, okay?
Well.
Now cross it to the cow face pose. So land that foot down, evenly weighted in both sit bones. It's now your right arm that goes over. And then you're holding fingers together just to give us some extra length, especially after all those chaturangas that we got into. That's some really strong arm work. And the down dog, they're strong arm exercises. Oh, beautiful birds, look at the cockies. They're the black ones with the long wings. Beautiful, a pair of them just flew. They're prehistoric looking. They look like they belong in, I don't know, the Triceratops, the Jurassic, or whatever it is. Prehistoric. Cretaceous. Bring it forward.
My mom is beautiful.
What do you say?
My mom is beautiful.
No dijiste.
So say the levels.
Mejor que dijiste antes, estúpida. Me llamaste. So bring that leg down in front. Other leg will come in front. We're just going for a stick pose. Just a few more breaths and then I'll give you a position to get into for your meditation. Alva's pretty much there.
Alva is not strong enough.
So you can be lying on your back with your hands to your side. Otherwise you can just be with your legs crossed with your hands either on your knees or down by your side. Or you can even get yourself into a bit of a lotus. Yeah, it's up to you. And you can just relax where you feel comfortable. and start to close your eyes and really get in touch with your breathing. And that's what everything that we've done to brings us to this point. But the reason I'm going to turn it off because you're just going to hear little ones, and that's not going to be just very relaxing for you. So you can either get yourself up or stay down, whatever you choose to do. Namaste.